Oops. I forgot to add myself to the live stream. Welcome back to the pod couch. Who all's here? I see that there's 3 y'all. Who's here? Somebody's going to say something. Man, that tastes an awful like that tastes an awful lot like I'm going to feel bad tomorrow because I just put some more on ice. Murky, are we talking about doing it tomorrow or Friday? Because I can't do it tomorrow. I have a lot of shit to film tomorrow. The video, the movie day. You know, the thing that we talked about, that thing. You know what I mean? That thing. It's me, Mario. So Walt is here. Every time you log in, all I can think of is the movie Mallrats. Cousin Walt, his cousin Walt. Always, it's something to do with his cousin Walt. So I don't know how many people are going to show up. We'll stick around and do this for a while. I'm not sleepy. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's been so stupid busy with stuff that is not for the channel, like everything. And I have shit I have to do tomorrow too. So I still have to film. I don't have shit ready for next week. So that's why I was saying I'm gonna get stuff filmed, but please be patient. There might be a couple days where we just don't have anything go up. I don't have anything, and it's been so stressful working on trying to get stuff set up for the wife and kid going to Japan, changing things on the channel. I spent all that time trying to figure out how I wanted to learn how to edit and do things and multi-layer audio and stuff like that. And so that took up a lot of time. It's just like trying to make the channel better has made me not get content out. So Nathan's here. Walt, you should watch, if you haven't ever watched the movie Mallrats, you should. I watch it. Okay, so there's a few movies that you're gonna laugh when you hear me say this. There's a couple movies that I own them on in multiple areas. I own the movie Dune on DVD, Blu-ray. I have the extended cut as well. So there's 3, and I own it digitally on Amazon Prime. What's up, Ethan? Sorry, I heard something. I think my daughter's up and about, but she shouldn't be. She's in bed. So yeah, there's a few movies like that. So the movie Mallrats is like that. I have 2 copies of the DVD, and I own it on digital. I have the DVD in here, and I have a DVD player in my car. So I actually have my DVD player in the car. I have a copy of Mallrats. So I have 2. I have one for the car, one for the house on DVD. And I own it on digital so I can watch it on my phone. Casper, what? What about Ethan? Hello? Where's Casper? I haven't seen Casper in a feed for a while. It's been a little bit. He's still one of the members, but I haven't seen him in a while. And I haven't seen Metal Man Sean. I'm hating to do this, but it's looking like if I can't get a hold of him, he's not gonna get that that SOG. Yeah, it's a good. Damn it, this shit. A beer foam in my mustache. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit. I got my pin. I got my other thing here. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love that movie. So I don't know if you guys, yeah, Casper. I don't know where he went. Do I like Clerks 2? You mean as well? Do I like the one you like? I don't know. Are you talking about the first Clerks? Do I like that as well? Or are you talking about Clerks to TWO. See, that's why I hate autocorrect. We've gotten lazy because autocorrect is the great conundrum. Do I turn on autocorrect and allow my do I turn off autocorrect? No, that's I had it right the first time. Do I turn on autocorrect and allow my phone to make me look like an idiot? Or do I turn it off and make myself look like an idiot on my own? Because it's just the way it's going to work. But I know exactly what I mean. Yes, I love Clerks 2. It's a hilarious movie. The fucking donkey show part is amazing. I can't help but watch that without first time I ever watched that movie, I'm not gonna lie, I almost peed my pants. I had never seen it. My buddy was like, "You seen this before?" I was like, "Nope." I was still in the military. And I was like, I watched that, and there's so many things in there. There's just so much along the lines that military humor. And I was watching it. I was like, oh my God. There was a couple times, I swear to God, I thought I almost pissed my pants. I'm like, I was laughing. And I wasn't even hot. I think I was still military. When did that come out? When did Clerks 2 come out?
Clerks 2 was released the 21st of July, 2006.
I was still in the military when that came out. And I watched it right after it came out because we got it on a ship. So 2006. 2006, I was with Spec War over at Imperial Beach, just down the road here. Kevin Smith needs to stop fucking up his old movies. Like, Kevin Smith is one of those guys that kind of got woke and decided he's going to fuck up everything he ever made. So he fucked up Jay and Silent Bob. He brought him back, and I'm like, no, don't do it. No movie has ever worked out that brought back its characters from 10 years ago. No movie. None. Not even Bill and Ted. If any movie could do it, it would be Bill and Ted, and they couldn't do it. Don't bring that back. But he brought it back, and I watched it, and I'm like, oh, that's touching. But it wasn't fucking funny. I'm like, I don't want the Kevin Smith fucking movie about Jay and Silent Bob to make me feel like I might want to cry a little bit at some point. No. I want fart jokes. I'm the click commander. I want that shit. That's what I want. So he's going to fuck up. And now he's bringing something else back, and he's going to fuck it up too. And he already fucked up. This is not going to be monetized. He already fucked up He-Man. Like, God, why can't people make new shit instead of wanting to go back and find something that everybody else in the world loved that they really didn't care about or weren't a fan, and then oh, dude, I'll redo it. And then make it the way they want. Just make your own shit. We'll watch it if it's funny, but don't go and take something we thought was funny for a specific point, like this was their sense of humor, and then change that shit. Have you seen the fat chick version of Ghostbusters? I cried. I was like, why did you have to hit me in my childhood? Why? And my father could probably say the same thing about Ben Stiller and what's his name with the broken nose that redid the cop show. What was it? What was the cop show that they redid with Ben Stiller and the kid and the dude with the broken nose? Not Owen Wilson. Yeah. Oh, what one of the Wilson brothers. What was that? The 70s police show with the red black car. At any rate, they fucked that up, and my dad loved it. Yeah, it's PDM time. I even got the accent. It's not even a joke. Like, the accent's happening. Starsky and Hutch. There you go. That was my dad's favorite show when I was growing up. My dad loved that. I remember he flew to Chicago for a school one time, and he was all upset because we weren't going to watch Starsky and Hutch together. I'm like, why? Leave my childhood the fuck alone. Fuck off, Kevin Smith. Why you got to ruin shit? It is PDM time. Thanks, Beardo. It is Beardo, right? Nicholas Kelly. I've had packages from you. It's so weird because it's opposite. Like, it's mirrored on my screen. Sorry. I may have gotten into the lettuce while y'all was gone. Silliness may be afoot. Well, Beardo, guys, please, I am not at all saying I want you guys to donate. Please go find the GoFundMe for my daughter skating and share it if you would. I don't care. I don't care if you all even give me a penny, but please just take it and share it. And I really, literally slipped into that without any intention. It kind of just happened. And I'm like, it's coming out. So yes, it's Beardo. What's up, No Mojo? You got a good one. You got a good one because I got into the devil lettuce. I was into the devil lettuce with Cole on the show. I got into the beer. I got out more beer. I had one more cold one in the refrigerator. There's nothing more disappointing than to get up after doing a 2-hour live feed. Go, I'm going to go get one more beer and go to the refrigerator, and there just is not one there. It is a gut-wrenching feeling. You're like, there's no cold beer in there. And then you come out to the garage. You're like, well, I got a warm beer. I drink one of those and put the other two in the ice that the others were in. And about the time I finished the first one, the other two would be a little bit chilly. The first one would be tepid. I drank one warm one. The next one's tepid at best. And then tepid at worst, I should say. And then the last one, when I get done with that second one, the last one be cold, like chilly. Yeah, PDM's definitely in full force. Fuck the hat. He overpowered it. I may have gotten a little aggressive in between the two shows. Oh, you know what I had? My wife brought home, one of her coworkers had made lasagna. And she's like, you want lasagna? She's like, we're going to be home late, but do you want this lasagna that's left over? I was like, yes, I do. I would love lasagna. And I ate that lasagna that my wife works in the food service. She's like the assistant manager in food service over here in San Diego Unified School District at this one school. Her coworkers all cook. That was some of the best goddamn lasagna I've ever freaking had. Oh, I had a question. Is the Microtech DOC on bearings and washers? And I believe I answered that during the premiere of that video when we talked about it. The only two knives that are in my case right now that run on washers are the QSP Penguin and my Sebenza 21. That's it. Everything else is in bearings. Yes, the DOC runs on bearings. And the nice thing about the DOC, see, now you got me back into talking about knife mode where I would like now a PDM has went away. There's a nice big gap in there. Like you can see each individual bearing sticking out of the race. The race is thin. The bearings are big. They don't make a lot of contact and it gives you a big gap. You can hose this thing out and then reapplicate lube. That's a word because it's got a nice deep area right there where you can just drop it. So the only time I've taken this apart was to do the ceramic coating. I've never had to take this apart to wash it. I'll put it in a sink full of hot soapy water, and I'll swish it around real good. I'll blow it out with the Penguin is on washers. I'll blow it out with keyboard cleaner, then spray it with some rubbing alcohol and blow it out again, and then put a drop of KLP on either side of the blade up against the scale and just let that work in. And then I'll take a Q-tip, clean the detent, everything on this, and then just put a drop of KPL heavy on the detent on this. And I mean, it's dirty. It needs cleaned. And it's still that. That's why I like bearings. Like everybody's like, oh, well, bearings gum up. And I was like, yeah, but bearings are easier to clean than bushings, than washers. And they're like, yeah, but washers don't get dirty. And I was like, I will disagree with you. I had something get down in my Sebenza 21 and jam it to where I couldn't. It was like it was a two-handed knife. Have you ever reviewed a Rake 801? I owned a Rake 801 and I gave it. Oh, no, I didn't. I ceramic coated it and I sold it to my daughter's ice skating coach. Yes, I've had an 801. It's actually been on the channel. That's a really nice. I like people shy away from steel frame locks, and I'm like, yeah, but like titanium. I was like, yeah, but you have a steel lock bar insert. And I'm like, yeah, but it's titanium. And I was like, but the interface is steel. So why would it be like, well, that's just cheaper? And I'm like, yeah. But it's every bit as good. And I'm like, well, but the lockup with titanium is different. I'm like, yeah, but that knife that you're talking about has a steel lock bar insert. So it's still steel on steel. So I don't get what you're saying. Well, the spring on a titanium, I was like, we've been making steel springs for hundreds of years. I don't understand what your point. Like, your point is your point is wrong. A lot of that. Okay. Would you like me to explain that to you? Because when you first get a knife, it has that shitty fucking oil, whatever fucking oil, 3-in-2 oil, whatever the company that made that knife decides they're going to put on those bearings, and it gets gummy and it gets nasty and it gets dirty. And then you wash it out and you put KPL on it, because not trying to fucking hype up Ryan's product, but it does exactly what it says it's going to do. It reduces the friction and it moves all those things out of the track. It keeps it in suspension. So you're not actually you don't lose the lubricative properties of the KPL like you would like 3-in-2. The stuff, the grit, the nastiness, the shit that gets in it. Fucking Murky, what are you doing then? Come on in. I'll send you a link. Do you want to come in? Fucking come in. So KPL, so the oils that they use, it just holds that stuff. It gets sticky, it's gummy, it's nasty. It's not real good lubricant. Most companies that are making knives, they're not spending money on lubricant. Let me ask my wife. Let me ask the wife if it's okay if I talk to this guy. And it does exactly what it says it's going to do. And it's really good. It's really, really good for sharpening on an oil stone, because I have several oil stones. I just sharpened my Rhea on an oil stone a couple days ago, because it gives you a different kind of edge, and I really like it on the ARPM9 on an Arkansas, like a soft Arkansas, or So, and it does the same thing. Like, you can keep sharpening. You don't have to wipe the stone off and reapply oil. It just keeps you don't feel any change in the lubricity of the item. So, what's up, David? Coco Melon. Haha, yeah, kids. G-Ball at the in-laws. What's up? You guys missed the live feed. The podcast. The podcast was dope. I should just do a podcast like every week with like me and Jared, and then me and Cole, and then me and Jared, and me and Cole, and everybody would love it. It would be great. I would love it. Oh, and John and Jim and Nick. Oh, can you imagine how that would be? Can you imagine if I could I do that? Because check this out. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but the thing I have going for me with this and doing the podcast is I fucking know everybody. Like, I could have everybody together. I could be that linchpin, and we just do live feeds. That would be fucking fat. That'd be awesome. But no chat on the Fire Stick, so just watch. Seriously, there's no chat on the Fire Sticks? I heard somebody else saying that. I think it was Cole. That's an Ohio thing. I don't know if it doesn't happen anywhere else. We made the Drano bombs and shit like that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, Beardo. Do a 5-way podcast. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I know so many other people that we haven't seen yet. Eric Ox was talking with him at the show. He just followed me on Instagram yesterday. But like I said, Jim Skeleton, Jared, all those people, I can get all of them on here. We could do it all at the same time. That would be cool. That sucks, Eggs and Ham. I'm waiting. Murky Ocean said it's always fun when you get to like meet one of your, go ahead and send me the link. It's always fun when you get to meet one of your subscribers, either like in a live feed, like you get to see them for the first time, because it's never what you expect. Like, I'm pretty sure that like, if you talk to me on the phone or via text, you kind of have an idea. Or if I like, okay, this is fun. I hope he doesn't get pissed. Nick Shabazz. I want you to have a mental image of Nick Shabazz. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. And think, what does Nick Shabazz look like? Just close your eyes and kind of have a mental image, right? All right, do that. We're going to wait. You guys close your eyes for like 10 seconds while I send this email, okay? Whatever you just thought, that's pretty close to what Nick Shabazz looks like. So hang on a second. I'm sending an invite here. What was this? Somebody... Okay, manners didn't work. Mike, you doofus. Will the skating thing be up next week? I can chip in then. The skating thing will be up. Like I put a goal, but the last time I did this, the goal, it surpassed the goal, so I kept adding. And I will continue to do that because it is very nice to have that surplus. Like, I'm not trying to like milk you guys, but it is very nice to have that surplus of my, because no joke, like if she chips a skate so bad that we have to replace it, one of the blades, you can't just replace one. You have to replace a set. It's like $600. And that's happened before. Or if her skates get, like if she's skating a lot and they get sharpened down or something like that, it definitely happens. It happens a lot. And so like, I'm not trying to milk you guys for shit, but like I will keep adding to it as long as it keeps rolling. I think one time we got like $4,000 or $5,000 for the year. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we used every bit of it because we also use it for airfare and things like that. Because you guys got to remember, like she skates all over the United States when she's skating. Do we have to pay for the flights? A lot of times, yes. Sometimes no. Like if she's wearing her USA jacket, that's usually comped. But I can't go. The wife can't go, and we still have to pay the coach's stuff. So it's all stuff like that. So anyway, let me. I got to send this invite to shit. Fuck, Murky. I don't know if Murky, I need to know what's the first name on that email so that I can make sure I pull it up because I can't remember your fucking name. I'm sorry. Unless it is Murky. Let me try it. No, that's not the email address I want to use. Don't save that. Gmail. I'm here, guys. I'm like literally trying to get something sent out because Murky comes every Sunday to watch movies. I'll pull Murky up on this. Oh, that didn't work at all. I need to close that. I'm trying to. Murky, I need to know your address or your email address, your name. Zach. Okay. Let me go back. Sorry. Guys, I've been in the sativas for the evening. Well, shit. Okay. I know what it is then. Is it Zach EDC? Is it Zach EDC? Oh shit, you texted me. I forgot we had each other's phone numbers. Okay, I got you. Gotcha. I got you. Hang on, I'm working on it. Jesus Christ, my dyslexia is in full overdrive. I'm working on it, guys. We're bringing Murky in. There we go. Sent. Well, I mean, I'm still working. I'm still getting it done. Walt has a 20-second. Hang on a second. Join. I'll join with him if he's scared. Skirt. Oh, man, 3 people. That'd be rough. That'd be rough. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, me too. No, see, that's going to be crazy. I don't think I can handle all of that. We're going to. Oh, I was talking with Jeff about that a couple days ago. He just shared the GoFundMe I did for the kid. So that, oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. I was answering that question, and you think you could get tough thumbs. I forget that I can do that. Like that's the biggest thing with the software. I forget that I can do that. It's almost empty. So yeah, that's definitely, I'm sorry, you guys. I forgot you guys can't hear what I'm thinking. So, oh shit, here he comes. Here he comes. You guys ready? What do you think Murky looks like? You ready? Here he comes. Because I'm trying not to look. I want to be as surprised as you guys. I'm looking up. I'm actually looking at the green light. I'm just looking out of the corner of my eye to see if I have the cursor. There we go. Add to stream. Shit. No, fuck. God damn it. What am I doing? There it is. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, hold on. I'm trying to fix this microphone. This is ridiculous. I don't know why it's not wanting to do my earpiece. It's wanting to do everything else but my earbuds.
I can hear you just fine.
I might need to reset.
I know what you're trying to do. Huh? Does it say you have to reset your phone?
No, my earbuds. My earbuds aren't working.
Oh, did you fix them? Tell me if you can hear this.
It probably wouldn't work that well, actually.
Did you get them working? I don't think you can hear us. But I didn't expect that voice. Beardo's like, I didn't expect that voice.
It just doesn't want to do it. It wants to kick me out every time. So I guess I'm gonna have to just do it live on here. Hopefully you don't hear.
We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Style. Well, everybody says they can hear you just loud and clear. Jesus, like it's really happened. Like I've turned into PDM for the night. Like the accent and everything has come back. Didn't even do that on purpose. So what's going on, dude? Are we going to watch that movie on Sunday? Did you say Sunday?
I'm fine with it. I should not have anybody home, so I should be by myself. So I should be good to go.
It's a horrible movie. We probably shouldn't watch it around anyone else. We'll get judged. So,
well, nobody's going to watch it. It'll just be me. So
I was just saying, like, everybody's like, oh, I'm in. I'll do this. Jared said, he's like, yeah, I'm in. Send me the link. I sent everybody a link. I'm like, oh, fuck, it's just me and Murky again. The only reason that Sunday movie day still happens is because Murky and I are in the chat section. And typically I am way, 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 way further into the devil's lettuce than I am even tonight. Like he's seen it. He's like, oh God, the chat section it's non-monetizable. I know that.
Yeah. Can you hear yourself or are you good?
No, I can hear everything.
Okay, good. Because I was like, I had to put it on speaker because it was sending it through the earpiece in the phone. So I was like, why is it sending it through the earpiece? I could barely hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a hard time. The first time that Jared and I did a live feed, we had so many audio problems with with headphones and no headphones. And I was like, I couldn't hear him, and then he couldn't hear me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so we basically had to kick everyone out and to come back into the studio and do it all over again. And that's why if you listen to it on Apple iTunes, like the first minute and a half is just silence. Like that one no one listens to. Like, what the fuck is this? It's like because it's like 2 hours long. So the first like 2 minutes is like silence, and they're like, I'm not listening to this for fucking 2 hours. The fuck? Custom EDC knives. How's everything going? Yeah, it's going good. I'm about half drunk, and I'm more than half high. So, Brant's here. What's going on, Brant?
I told y'all you guys would summon him. I told you.
Right, he's here.
You're talking about hinderers. He had to come.
I said, you missed the unpopular opinion from Cole in the video and in the podcast there, Brant. He doesn't like hinderers. That's like saying you don't like Emerson's. What do you got there? Oh, did you get a sheath? Who made the sheath for it?
That was remember it was
okay, so that was the dude. Yeah, he does such good. What's the is that just a pocket slip or does it have a clip on it?
Yeah, it's got a clip on it.
Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to Nico's gonna have to. You're gonna have to send me a picture of that so I can send it to Nico, because Nico has a Kydex one with a pocket clip, but he keeps cutting the Kydex and he has to wind up if he had a leather one with a pocket clip, but he has a Kydex with a belt clip. It's like that thing's sharp as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, it still cuts really good. So
God, they're like every time I make one, I get done with the edge and I'm like, God, that is so dangerous. And it's that good zero chisel grind.
Yeah.
Murky, you're what? I don't hear it being louder on my side. No Mojo says your mic is about 2 decibels louder than Mike. Well, then again, I can't hear myself. I can put my headphones back on if you want. Hang on.
It might just be because I talk louder. I talk loud. I don't know why, but that's just who I am.
No, I think it's probably this. I think that's probably going to resolve the issue. Is that better, guys? I forgot I disconnected my headphones. I was going to put them back on. So I got a notice you went live on Instagram, Brent. Oh. Wait. What Patina say? Tell him Mummer clips. Great pocket clip. What? I apparently wasn't paying attention. So you had to ask your wife if you could go live.
Well, she was in the bath, and I just wanted to make sure because later in the night we just spend time together. So I was just making sure that she wasn't out of the bath and ready to spend time. So
what's your current favorite knife there, Murky? But not mine. You don't have to show mine. Just if I can.
No, yours is my favorite second. Like, because it's smaller, so I always carry it in my pocket as well, like the side. But probably it's either between this, which is the Sasquatch that Alex just made with the 440V and the S60, or the Crewwear Shark that I have. So that's one of those.
I haven't got to hand. So Alex and I talk on Instagram. We're in the same Instagram group with me and Cerberus Knives and Jacob Creates and our friend Trevor. But like, I've never gotten to handle one of his knives. Like, seriously, I've not gotten to it. And every time he's like, "Oh, I could send you this," and then something happens and we forget about it, and then nothing ever gets done. I need to get a hold of him and have him send me one of his.
I'll send you mine. I have like 3 or 4 of them. I'll just send you one. Whatever you want. If you want one of the, I have 2 Sasquatches and 2 Sharks, so I can just.
I heard the Sasquatch. Somebody told me that they got a Sasquatch in, and they were like the cutting, like it didn't cut as well as they wanted. Like it wasn't as slicey as they wanted. But yeah, I like the look of the Sasquatch, but definitely the Shark. I like the
Sasquatch's profile better, but the only thing is the tip on the Sasquatch isn't really a tip. It's like a blunter tip. It's like more rounded. I could show you. So it doesn't really have like a natural tip to like cut into. It would be better for like belly cuts and stuff like that for like skinning.
Oh yeah. I know.
But it doesn't really have a tip. Whereas the
It's got a pretty. It has a tip. It's just really blunt and squat.
Yeah, it's like very rounded, whereas the shark has an actual like tip. So
I get to see. So since I'm in that group chat with him, I get to see like stuff as he's doing it. Like he'll put stuff up and send us pictures of stuff and show us stuff. I wouldn't ever pull any of it up, but like he's like asking, like we all ask each other questions like, hey, what would you do with this situation? What's the best angle for this? Or how would you add this and things like that? Like, how close do you think you could get to put a pocket clip on this, on this backspacer? Like how thin, what would be the limit for making that as close to the edge as possible? Shit like that.
Yeah.
So Murky's a fixed blade bloke. Yeah. It's nice. I love fixed blades. That's why I only make fixed blades because they're easy and they're fun.
I like basically anything. It's not just fixed blades. I'm more just well-rounded. I used to stay away from fixed blades for like my first 3 years. It was never fixed blade. Fuck fixed blade. They're they're just not for me. And then now I'm just like, I don't care as long as it looks good or it works well. That's what I'll take. So
I've got an entire milk crate full of fixed blades that's sitting over there. That's going to be part of the next part of the review, the full collection.
What is that, number 4?
Yeah, it's going to be number 4. Well, no. So number 4, I have to get. So I kind of broke it up. The reason that today's was only 15 minutes is I had went through the case and I went through all the new stuff. And I'm like, well, I kind of broke it up into groups. So the next one is going to be knives that are like not necessarily great knives, but in my collection for sentimental reasons. And then there's going to be just all the other random shit because there's an entire drawer full of knives over next to my workbench. And there's an entire milk crate full of knives sitting there. I mean, I literally probably have 250. If I counted up, I'd be close to 250, 300 knives. And I mean, it's like, I did a video one time where somebody asked, I was like, I have a lot of knives in my bedstand, and I was sitting in this love seat and I was in my bedroom on my phone doing a live feed. And they're like, what do you got? And I was like, so I go through the bedstand and somebody was like, dude, you got enough knives in your 2 drawers of your bedstand to fill the knife counter at most fucking outdoor stores. What the fuck, dude? Hollywood Tactical says he's way into fixed blades these days.
What is it?
That my sea snake fixed blade seems to be pretty popular. I'm digging the fact it's popular. And everybody's like, oh, well, you like it because you're making money. I was like, I really don't make that much money on it. It's just like, I'm really happy that I've got something that's out on the market. Something I'm really happy that other people are getting to enjoy that knife.
Are you tired? You're in bed. I'll be right back.
All right. There you go. Used to carry a Mora all the time. Interested getting a small fixed blade for scout carry that I can wear under an untucked shirt. Then you should go look at my sea snake. Because if you get soft loops, it's perfect for that. Almost as though that's kind of what I had intended for it, but they couldn't duplicate it and had to put a pocket clip in the case. Merc was fun. Well, it's not that. I just thought it was a good design. I mean, if I want to make money, of course I want to make money. Who doesn't want to make money? But the fact is, like, the biggest thing about it is that I wanted to make sure other people got it because I thought it was a very good knife. The first one was actually a drop point. I still have it. It's my daughter's. I made it for her as a gift. And then the other one was the next couple were done as Warncliffs, and I was like, okay, that's really good too. Somebody asked if I have any Mora knives in my collection. Yes, I do. But you're gonna have to wait to see it because, well, I'm doing the full collection video. If you guys didn't see it, I did part 3. It went up today, but YouTube didn't send out notifications. I'm gonna show you guys something. So in case you guys ever think I'm what is this? Uh-oh. Sorry, I was answering a text. It happens. I'm trying to find that picture for you guys. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'm just trying to remember what the picture was supposed to be of. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. So I had a bunch of people tell me that they didn't get notified that the video, the part 3 went up. And I'm like, well, what do you mean you didn't get it? Like like you have your notification set, and we talked about it. And I was like, and they're like, no, I didn't get anything. And I got emails, and I was like, hey, I didn't get the notification about the video that went up today. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so I emailed, or I got on the chat with YouTube, and I'm like, hey, my subscribers are telling me that they didn't get a notification. I was like, I already went through this once, and we tried to troubleshoot it, and you couldn't tell me what it was. And then, well, that's because you're a paying member, Nathan. It goes different. You got it early. Not everyone gets that because paying members get early access. So then I emailed, or I chatted with Google. Oh, hey, Murky's back. So I started a chat with Google, and they were like, well, these things can happen. And I was like, yes, it's the exact same thing you told me last time. They're like, well, there's only 3. You can only do 3 a day. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, well, they're like, you can only have 3 notifications in a day. And I was like, but that doesn't make any sense. Hang on a second. I'm pulling it up. Did it? Shit. I'm trying to figure out why it keeps telling me it's lost its permission to share. All right. So I tap him back, and they're like, what do you mean? They're like, she's like, well, you can only have notifications no more than 3 a day. And I was like, God damn it. It's not going to come up. I'll read it to you. So I have the picture here. And it says viewers can get a maximum of 3 notifications from each channel in a 24-hour period. These notifications include video uploads, live streams, and premieres. And I'm like, well, first, that's great. But the only thing I did today was premiere a video. So that's only 1 notification. Why is no one getting anything? She's like, and then we go through it. And I was like, and then second, like, even if I had done something else, that's still only 2. Like, I'm doing things later. I was like, so that doesn't make any sense. And I was like, but the fact is, like, why do you have the bell set up for 1, 2, 3? Like, you have all notifications, some notifications, and then no notifications, right? So I'm like, all notifications should mean that they get every notification, not just 3, because only 3 would be what I would say would be the middle one. So why even have the 3rd option? I was like, this doesn't make any sense. I gotta get off of here. I was chatting with him. I was like, this is stupid. So Murky, they're saying, show us some steel. I'm still gonna try to come up.
What do you want? My collection is pretty low right now. I just don't keep a lot. I had some at one point. I had like over 30 blades, but now I only have like maybe close to 10. I don't keep a lot.
Oh yeah.
I just don't like. It gets to a point where I have stuff and it's just taking up storage, and there's no point in me keeping it because I'm not going to use it. So it's like I'm going to keep stuff that I'll use, if that makes sense. So
yeah, I've had that's how I keep my collection. Like, there's stuff that's in there that, like, if I'm not carrying it, it's probably going to go away. Like, the only problem is that's what I was going to say. This one, like, this one I've waited because I don't carry it very often. I'm like, every time I get ready to get rid of it, I look at it and I'm like, I can't ever get that knife again. Like, if I get rid of that, it's fucking gone. Like, it's gone forever because there were only 200 of these to begin with. And to try and track down another one, that could take forever. Like, it took Nico a long time to track down this one that he got me as a gift. That's a chickadee.
Yep.
Jake makes some pretty good knives. Is that a V grind or is that a?
It's the I think it's a full flat. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say because he started a full fat chisel.
No,
it
it's
full
just full flat. It's got
Yeah, that's what I
it's
thought.
double. Yeah, it's double edged.
That's what I was saying, because he started when Jake and I first met was about the time he started doing some V grinds, the full flat grinds, because everything he had done before that was like a hollow, or like a hollow chisel.
Let me grab your
Oh, you got the
see,
sea snake? Oh,
I was talking about size wise. They're about the same.
yeah, they're about an inch and a half blade.
I think it's 2.5 inch blade and then a 2.5 inch handle. So it's like
Yeah,
perfectly geometric in size, but it's still
yeah.
tiny. I'm like, good lord, I thought it was a little bit bigger.
It's tiny, but it's still, I mean, that's still such a nice little knife.
It is. But I
Two-way
think
Dave is here.
Is he?
Two-way Dave says, "What the fuck? Are you still alive? I just got home." Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm not going to be too much longer. I keep hitting that pin, and I'm like it's getting harder to think.
Gets that way during movie time as well.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. There's a lot of not thinking, and then there's a lot of messages. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a friend that will text you when they've been hitting the devil's lettuce, and you reach a point where you're like, you hit N, but you meant B, and in your head you're like, they'll get it. Like, it'll make sense. And I'm pretty sure that Murky's gotten a couple texts that look like somebody just like fell asleep and ran their finger on a keyboard, like they were playing a piano and slid their fingers down a keyboard. And you're like, I don't, because eventually you're like,
I
I forgot
understand
to
it. Trust me, I have a dad that's just like that.
Yeah,
and he's literally he's just like, I don't care. I'm gonna write this, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Like, at some point you're like, punctuate. I'm not putting spaces in. He'll get it. Really, people are like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, it gets like that. It gets that like that during movie day. Yeah. So, oh crap. So yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna end this because I'm getting really sleepy real fast.
Alrighty.
The kid and I went to the amusement park. It went to Knott's Berry Farms yesterday, and it was so crowded, and it was like 93 degrees all day, and we walked like 8-9 miles and only rode 2 rides. The ride waits for like 4 hours, and I'm like, we can't do this. Like, there's nothing to do here. And so we walked around a little bit more and then got home. But just being in the heat all day like that, I like to joke about it like I was downrange and in hot, dusty places. That sucked. Like, all day it sucked. You're like, God, the sun, why is the sun on me all day? So
yeah, I feel you. We went to the Renaissance I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, and it's not hot here. It was like 70, but good God, there was like more people than I've ever seen, and we usually go every year. And I swear to you, there was within this 25-acre area, there had to be over 20,000 people. It was literally like you were walking in a line to go on a ride at a carnival, and it's literally you're just sitting there, and you're like, wow, yeah. I can't eat a turkey leg. I can't see shit. What's the point in being in here?
It was so crowded. Like, you were walking around, and I don't know if I didn't send you the video, but it was literally so crowded. And I was walking up and I was like, what is this line all about? Like, is there a show going on or something? And I look, and it's just one of the lines for food. And one of the guys was like, yeah, it's like 45 minutes to get tater tots. And then I had somebody tell me it was like an hour wait to get a lemonade. And then I looked at the wait times for rides, and I was like, Isabel, it's like, I told my daughter, I was like, it's 3 hours. So we went around, and she's a 14-year-old teenage girl. She's into like crystals and stuff. She's like, oh, well, this one does this and this one does that. And I was like, that's a fucking rock. But, that's what she's into. So I got her a necklace and a bracelet, because I felt bad because she didn't get to ride a fucking thing. Except like one ride, which was a roller coaster, and the other is the one that they shoot you up in the air, and then they drag you up in the air, and then they drop you. Supreme Scream. It's just a free fall. And I'm like, that was 15 seconds of ride that we waited for like 2 hours. And I'm like, yeah. So I let her, I fucking bought her a bracelet and necklace. So,
well, I got 2 of them, so it's going to come for me. So it's going to be at that point. So
fuck, it sucks. Well, and it sucks because like she's growing up. So we've grown apart, but the thing that we still have is we still like to go to this amusement park. And so she and I actually got in a fight before we even left. We almost didn't go. Like I was like, get the fuck out of the car. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now because she's a teenager and teenagers, well, they're assholes. And so like, but so I got her back in the car and we took off and we got up to the amusement park. And we had a blast all day, even though we couldn't ride anything. We had a blast. Like, it was still a great day. But God, it was like 93 degrees. We walked like 8 or 9 miles. Didn't fucking do, like, every time we would go somewhere to, like, you go up and where you usually would get in a line, you realize that the line is like a half a mile down. And I was like, well, that's at least a 3-hour wait. And then the workers are like, yeah, that's a pretty good guess. That's about 3-hour wait. So it's a Zach, free drinks at the after party. Zach, you always wind up showing up right at the end. Always. This was my 3rd notification of the day. You should have got it. Because they say we get 3. That's all you get. Zach, you missed that.
Well, the other Zach finally gets to see my face. So I still don't think we've seen Zach's stuff's face yet.
Zach, did you do your face reveal yet? I mean, I already know what Zach looks like. I've known Zach for 4 or 5 years now. 3 or 4 years now. Zach, did you do your face reveal? Your face showing. Did you show your face yet? Did you do your face showing? Don't stick your wiener in a watermelon. You'll catch something. You'll get a seed in there. That's the shit that I would have heard.
I heard that don't skinny dip in a pond or a pool because you'll get a tadpole in it.
Don't go swimming in stagnant water. You'll get a pee-pee infection. What are you doing? Why haven't you done that shit yet? We've been waiting. We're waiting. We are waiting. God, fuck, my beard's going to be long again by the time you do that shit. Yeah. Don't put your pee-pee in a watermelon. You got a seed in there. And then you don't know what's going to happen. Can you imagine what would happen if one grew in there? Your willy would look like a windsock by the time you got done. That's some Ohio upbringing right there. You're out of town. Well, where the fuck did you go? So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this because I'm sleepy. It's been an hour. I gave you an extra hour. An extra hour and a half because we stayed with Cole for 30 extra minutes. And then I talked to him for like 10 more minutes. I love Cole. That dude's great. Always makes for good live feed stuff.
All right. Well, I'll message you after this and I'll message you tomorrow for Sunday. So.
Yeah, just let me know. Tomorrow's going to be busy. I got Spitfire Customs is coming to pick up his knife and drop something off, and then I've got to go get some stuff. And well, hell, I ain't gonna lie, I'm out of weed. Go to the dispensary around the corner. So I don't know why you think I'm lying. Like, that thing is empty as shit. There's nothing in that. So, guys, have a safe weekend. Don't do anything I would do. So don't do anything stupid. Murky, it's been fun.
All right.
Take it easy. I'll see y'all next time. Second that movie you guys are watching. Yeah, we'll watch that. I don't know what's going to. You guys will have to remind me so I can put it in. So, guys, I'm out. It's been fun. I love that you guys hang out. Pardon me. What was this? It kind of become the first ball, Nicholas. I don't know what the side conversation was going on, and it squeaks when I blink. So I think it's time for me to head to bed. You got Stacy got a laptop cord. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. So that means that at least Stacy's going to be there. I don't know how long the movie that y'all are wanting to watch is. So we'll do 2. I'll put a poll up for whatever movie is going to be second, but Hillbillyology is what we're going to watch first. And then whatever y'all pick in the poll. So do that tomorrow. Guys, I'm out. I really have to pee. I've drank a lot of beer. I'll see y'all later.